Now, how many of you guys are like me? Trained to be perfectionists. Trained by your parents to only produce the best at all times. I'm going to tell you why that's the wrong way how to approach business. Stick around. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of Building a Six-Figure Business here with me, DJ Yoshi. For those who haven't been here before, thank you so much for pulling up. And if you don't know who I am, I'm a sports and touring DJ from the Northeast, the New York City area to be exact. And for 27 years, I've been building up and running my own DJ and creative business. Well, creative business recently started. Before we get into this week's topic, let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Fabletics. That's right, my fresh and fly flashy gear that you see right here is from the good people at Fabletics. Click on that link in the description below and you too can feel as fly and flashy as me on each of my streams. Now, you may not want to hear this. You may not even want to admit this. But the best way how to achieve better results in life is failure. That's right, failure. Growing up, my parents always told me, you know what, you need to only get A's. You need to attempt to be the best in sports, attempt to be the best at whatever it is that you do. And I loved my parents so much for pushing me towards trying to achieve greatness. And no matter what I set my mind to. But the problem is, that also gives you a complex. Shout out to my parents, I love you guys. What's the complex? The complex that I had in growing up in life and in starting a business and moving along in business was failure. I did not know how to fail properly. The first time that I was hit with the adversity, let me tell you, I did not handle it well. I started DJing when I was in high school and I tried to start building a business pretty much right away. I was in nightclubs when I was at 15, 16 years old and I was being exposed to new things. The biggest thing that I was exposed to was failure. Let me tell you a quick story about that. Now, I was a battle DJ. Wanted to be a battle DJ. And the judges for one of the battles that I was in, the legendary DJ Qbert, Cuttin' Candy, Rolly Row, Vin Rock, yeah. That's a lot of people to be involved with for one of your first battles. And I got up there, I froze. Ooh, did I freeze. I forgot the routine. I didn't even juggle what I was supposed to juggle, couldn't even scratch. I felt like a failure. And guess what? I did. That was my first real experience in failing. It was in front of a crowd of 3,500 people, and I just froze. I wallowed in self-pity and remorse for the next 2 days. My first manager picked me up and he said, "Did you have fun?" I said, "I did." What did you learn? What did you learn? I learned that in that moment, I was comfortable being in a DJ booth and not out on a stage. It's funny, right? Because you fast forward 20 plus years later, and I'm more comfortable DJing in front of 85,000 people than I am DJing for 400 or 500 people. I learned that I was overly self-conscious about everything that I was doing in front of people while eyes were on me. I learned that the minute I screwed up, I froze and I didn't have a backup plan on what to do. I also learned that in order to move forward, you have to sit with that failure, understand what happened, digest it, and then be able to reflect on it. And then it's during that period of the reflection upon the failure that you experience the most growth. How does this translate to you? It's easy. Don't be scared to fail. Don't. If you live at this expectation that everything is going to be perfect, you're going to come to a point where you experience failure, because you will. Not everything goes to plan. You don't always hit your macro goals, and a lot of times you don't even hit your micro goals. The thing for you to do and the thing for you to learn is how to fail forward. Failing forward is understanding what you did in that moment, learning from the steps that you took towards that portion of failure in time, and seeing what went wrong, how it went wrong. And that way, the next time that you come up in that position, you can succeed. And you don't just succeed, you can thrive. When it comes down to it, and this is from my therapist. Yeah, I see a therapist. The number one reason why people are scared to try new things, think outside the box, you hear that often, is failure. The minute you can get over yourself and your ego, because your ego will get bruised, and you learn how to fail forward, and understand what you did and how to propel yourself, and then formulate a plan so you can be successful, set yourself up for success, as myself and my friend EJ from the Dallas Cowboys like to say, you will experience the greatest career growths, and you will experience the most incredible personal growth. I hope this video helps each and every one of you guys and you learn how to fail forward. Hit the like down below, hit share, and of course, let me know what you guys want me to speak about in a future video here on building a six-figure business. Now go out there and fail forward. Peace, y'all.
DJ Yoshi.